if you can tell by my voice, if you watch my videos, I am feeling under the weather. So I figured after so many months of you guys asking me how I do my nails, if I can show the details and the breakdown of how I do my nails myself at home, I figured this would be a really good video to do because I don't have to talk through it. I can do a voiceover and just show you guys what I'm doing versus having to actively be in front of the camera the way that I am right now. But I still did want to do an intro and kind of just tell you guys what I'm going to be showing you, what it is that I do a breakdown of the products that I use, just to help you guys out in that whole thing. So don't mind the way that I look. I'm just not feeling well, like half of the population right now. But I figured let's just finally do it. Let's start the year off, give you guys what you want. I, for a long time, did not want to do this video because I am not a professional. So me showing you how to do something that I am not professionally taught how to do is, to me, it just doesn't make sense. I personally feel like you would get a way better breakdown if you searched up professionals teaching you how to do this, but it never fails. Anytime I talk about doing my nails, I say that I just did my nails, I always get questions. So I figure, you know what? Why not? I'm just giving you the disclaimer now. I am not a professional. I have this close to perfected, but I'm not a professional. This doesn't look as good as what a professional would probably do. I do a pretty good job, I'm not going to lie. But I've been doing this for now about a year. So it's just been a lot of practice. Don't mind my dog, I'm so sorry, he's acting crazy. It has just consisted of a lot of practice and trial and error. Sometimes I do a great job and it lasts me 2.5 weeks. Sometimes I do a terrible job and it ends up chipping off. So I'm just going to show you guys exactly what it is that I use, and then we're gonna get into the video. So the process that I like to do on my nails is called builder gel. There's a couple different words for it. Builder in a bottle, BIAB, structure gel, hard gel, builder gel. There's so many different names for it, but I just call it builder gel. And this is essentially the product that I use for it. This is from a brand called Cocoist. And I was introduced because I saw randomly on TikTok a girl who is a nail tech teaching people how to do their nails at home. So I will leave her TikTok down below because she basically taught me everything that I'm about to show you guys, but she's an actual professional. So she actually really knows what she's talking about. She mentioned this brand and she said that this is a Japanese gel line or Japanese nail line, and it is incredible quality. So I trusted her because, again, she is professional. I'm so happy that I went with these products that she said. I could not agree with her more. I think they are such good quality. They're way better quality than things that you can buy on Amazon. The price is a little bit higher, but in my opinion, it is very, very worth it. I also used her coupon code, which I believe, if it's still available, I'll leave it linked down below as well if you want to check out the Cocoist website. But this is the base gel that I use, and it's from a line called Nail Thoughts. This is what the package looks like, and this one is in the color clear. This also comes in colors, and I do actually have some of the colors. I have a milky white, and I also have, I think, like a pinky color. I ended up going with clear because I really just use this for the hard base of it. I'm not really using it for the color of what this is, although you can just do this because what this is, base and a builder in one. So the ones that have color to it, all you have to do is put that on and then top it with a top coat and you're good to go. I just personally like to change the colors of my nails very often, so I have on this royal blue that I have on now, but this is the brand that I use. You can find lots of different brands on Amazon or different websites, but this is personally the one that I use, and I couldn't recommend it enough. It's so good, very, very high quality and very, very easy to use. With that, I also bought the ultra glossy non-wipe top gel coat, which she said that if she could recommend anything off the website, it would be this. This keeps your nails so shiny. It smooths everything out. It literally makes the texture of your nails and like the polish so smooth that even if you messed up a little bit, once you put this top coat on, this like seals the deal. So these are the two products that I use from Cocoist. And then I also use this right here that I did buy on Amazon. It's the Young Nails Protein Bond, and this gives like a tacky base before I start doing anything. So I get this on Amazon, and along with that is my UV gel nail lamp. This is personally the one that I have. I've had this for a little bit. It's from the brand Sun UV, and this is a UV LED application. So it has this mirrored base so that it can pretty much like cure your nails all the way around. So sometimes your nails won't get cured on the thumbs, you have to do those separately, but this one can cure all the way around. It's really affordable and it works great. I also have a drill. I don't know anything about drills. I went to cosmetology school and we did do a like session on nails, but it was only 3 weeks because I went to a natural cosmetology school. Like, we didn't do gels, we didn't do any of that. We just did manicure, pedicure. So I never learned how to use a drill or anything like that. So I've just kind of been teaching myself as I go. This is from a brand called Melody Susie. This is what it looks like right here. I'm sure, again, there are way better options. If you go to the girl that I am linking her TikTok, she shows everything that she uses and why she likes what she likes. Again, she is professional. I'm not, so I would take her recommendations over mine. This is just what I've been using for the last year and it's been working great for me. But I know that things that she might be recommending may be way, way, way better. My gel color, which this is from the brand called Venalisa. I just got this on Amazon. I have some OPI, I have some Essie, I have some random ones that I got on Amazon. I'll just use the ones that are on Amazon because this is like the star of the show. This is what really gets your nails going. And then I use a nail file. I actually need to get a new one, but I have a nail file. I have this nail clipper right here. I don't know where this is from, but I'm sure you can find something similar. You're going to need rubbing alcohol, and then I have my buffer right here. So that is pretty much all that I use. So I'm gonna get into the how-to. I hope you guys enjoy. This is the current state of my nails, and yeah, that's a no. So I always start off with the e-file, and I put on kind of like a gritty little file onto it to help me remove as much of the color as possible. So I'm essentially breaking through the top coat, the color, and then you get yourself down to the actual builder gel, which is what is protecting my nail. The good thing about builder gel is that you don't have to soak it off. So the best part about it is as you're drilling, you keep a really, really, really thin layer of the builder gel on your nails, and you basically just build off of that. So some of my nails, as you saw, they had completely broken off. I'm not sure what happened to my nails this time around, but they went through it. So I'm just going through every single nail. You obviously want to make sure you're very gentle, you're very careful to not damage your nail bed. So I make sure that I don't put it too high, but high enough to where I can speed through this. You want to make sure that you definitely use an e-file, or you will be filing this off for hours. This speeds it up by so much time, and this is what it ends up looking like. So you can see each of my nails, except for my pointer, have a little bit of the gel still left over. This is what it looks like with all of them completely cleaned off. So now I'm going to go in and clip my nails. I personally like my nails to be very, very short and more of a square, squoval type of shape. That's just my comfort, and especially when I'm doing more of like a funky color, I don't like my nails long with like a fun, loud, or vibrant color. And since I'm deciding to do the royal blue color, I want them really, really short. So I always go in and cut them first, and then I will file them, shape them, and do all that good stuff. Now I'm going in and pushing my cuticles back. This is extremely, extremely important. If you don't push your cuticles back or really clean up and do the prep work the way that you should, you'll notice that your nails chip, they peel off, the gel won't last. So it does take a long time. The cleaning up and the prep is what takes the majority of the time, but the better you do at this, the longer your nails are going to last. I think that's what happened to me last time. I was doing my nails in a rush the last time I did them, so it was very clear, like I showed you guys in the beginning of the video, they did not last. So I go and I just really make sure I get all the cuticles off of my nail bed and make sure to clean them up with my nipper. You also want to be very careful with this as well. It's a very controversial thing on whether you should clip your clip your cuticles or not. I was taught not to, but sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. I just make sure at the very least my cuticles are completely cleaned and pushed back. Right here, I'm going in and just smoothing out the surface. I'm being very, very, very delicate. It's obviously sped up, so it doesn't look as delicate as what I'm actually doing. But I'm like on the lowest setting, and I'm just smoothing everything out and cleaning everything up on the remaining builder gel that's on my nails. I'm also, like you can see on this one, this is my natural nail, so I'm very, very, very careful. You don't want to ruin your nail bed. You don't want to go too far and where you start to feel the burning sensation. So I'm just very careful and also roughening up my nail bed. I know a lot of people don't like that idea of roughening up your nail bed, but that is what helps the product grip to your nails. So sometimes if you don't do that and your nail bed is way too soft and smooth, the product doesn't have anything to adhere to. So even if I do it very, very, very minimally, I always make sure I roughen up my nail bed. You'll see me rub my nails on this towel a couple times throughout the video, and that's because I'm putting rubbing alcohol on this towel to clean up any dust, any particles, any lint, any hair, any moisture that's on my nails. You want to make sure your nails are very, very dehydrated. There are products that are on the market called dehydrators, but rubbing alcohol works just as well. So you're going to see me do that a couple of times. Now I'm going in and I'm shaping my nails. Like I said, I like more of a square, swivel type of shape, and I like them very, very short. So I'm just perfecting the shape here, making sure they're exactly how I like them. Now to start with application, I'm using this protein bond that I get on Amazon. I will leave this and everything else linked down below. And this is essentially like a tacky, sticky sort of product that helps everything adhere to your nails. So I'm just putting this all over my natural nails. You just have to make sure you're careful because, like I said, this is sticky. So if you put this on your nails and then you start touching things, whatever you touch will stick onto it. But this is always just my very, very first layer. I put this on and then I start with all of the actual nail polishes and gels and builder gels and all that. Now on to the actual builder gel. This is the builder gel that I use from Nail Thoughts, and it's from the website Cocoist. This is in the clear color, but they do have tons of different colors like I mentioned in the beginning of the video. So this is essentially a very, 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 very thick gel polish that hardens, harder than a gel, but softer than acrylic, if that makes sense. So you always start off with this very first layer. They call this the slip layer. And what this does is it makes sure that when you start putting the actual bead of the hard gel on, it has something to really glide very, very easily throughout. So you see there's like a glob of polish there, and you're essentially going to put a bead of that polish on, and instead of brushing it or painting it like you would regular gel polish or nail polish, you're going to drag the product down. So this is what makes it a little bit different than your regular gel polish application. This does take a little bit of time to get used to, and the more times you practice, the better you will get at it. And then I always go at the very end and I drag a bead of polish up, and that helps with the strength of your nail. This polish is also self-leveling, so that's why you see me holding it upside down so that it completely levels out. If you made any mistakes or if you didn't get it perfectly smooth, it will level out if you hold it upside down. And that is what it looks like. You want to cure it for only 30 seconds. Whatever gel polish you use, or really any nail product, you want to make sure you cure it for the amount of time that it says on the bottle. So this bottle says 30 seconds. So you do each finger individually. And I know that goes against the natural way of doing it because you normally just do your whole hand and stick it under the light. But this, you want to do every single nail individually. So it is a little bit tedious. It takes a little bit of time, but it comes out so good at the end. And you can see here I'm putting that bead going up, and that is what's going to help the strength of my nail. And then I'm going to clean up the sides and then hold it upside down so that it can self-level, and then into the light for 30 seconds. Now that both hands are fully done with the builder gel, we're going in with color. Now, if you buy the builder gel that has color already, you don't have to do this. You literally just do the entire step that I did. You do a top coat and you're done. But like I said also in the beginning of the video, I like changing my nail colors up pretty often, so I always do gel polish over top. This is this really pretty royal blue color. I don't even know what the brand is, but I'll leave it linked down below for you guys. And I just do that process the way you do regular gel polish. I always do my thumbs first just to get them out of the way, and then I'll go in and do all my fingers and we're done. Now, one of my favorite products ever is the Ultra Glossy Top Coat. This makes your nails so shiny, you guys. It is hands down the best gel top coat I've ever used. It makes everything so smooth and so shiny. If you mess up at all, just throw this on top and it literally like fixes the problem. It's so good. So now that my thumb is done, we're gonna go on to the rest of the hand. Just painting as normal. I do 2 coats, usually on every gel polish. If it needs a 3rd coat, I'll do it, but very rarely, because most of the polishes that I use are pretty opaque. After the polish is cured, I've done the top coat and clean them off with rubbing alcohol. I always go in with my file and I'll just go in and clean up the edges, and this is what they end up looking like. I love them so much. I hope this helped anyone that was curious, and I'll see you guys in the next video.